This is the last time you guys are gonna see me with, I don't know if I'd call this straight hair, but this hair. Tomorrow, I'm getting my hair permed. That's right, I'm gonna look like someone straight out of the 80s. Take one last good look at it. Bye-bye, straight hair. Today, once again, we're gonna be doing something that you guys chose. This time, my lovely patrons over on Patreon, the Children of Toast, decided that today I'm gonna do a tier list of all of the Minecraft block sounds. So let's do just that. Here we have the tier list. This isn't anything special, I literally just made it like 10 minutes ago. At the top we have My Ears Are Blessed. If I feel like this sound just makes me happy in some indescribable way, that's where it belongs. The next tier is Me Likey Nice Sound. If this makes my monkey brain happy, great. The top tier is for above monkey brain. If every part of my brain, not just the monkey brain parts, like sound, then that's top tier. But Me Likey Nice Sound is monkey brain. The middle tier is eh. Like this is a block sound. I don't have any positive or negative feelings about it, it's just a sound. Second from the bottom is ow, ouchie, ow. If this hurts my monkey brain, then this goes in ow, ouchie, ow. And then, of course, in the last tier we have, oh god, make it stop. This is for the blocks that truly should be banned from being heard, honestly. And obviously I'm not going to do every block that exists because a lot of them share the same sounds. Underneath me here I have put a little video to kind of demonstrate each sound. First off we have stone. Stone has been there since the beginning. I am not sure if it has any significance other than that. It just is a sound. A lot of blocks share the same sound, so it's kind of... Honestly, I think stone kind of belongs in eh tier. I think this is a good starting point because it, you know, it is stone. It's probably the most boring block that there is. Alright, next up we have deep slate. Now, I definitely think deep slate is above stone. It has a more, like, thunky kind of noise to it. It has some of those little higher tones when you break it. It's probably not high enough for My Ears Are Blessed, but I think deep slate belongs in Me Likey Nice Sound. So we're gonna put that right there. Beautiful. All right, next up, we got calcite. I think calcite is honestly one of those blocks that's kind of like stone where I don't even really notice the sound when I'm breaking it. I'm usually just breaking calcite so I can get to an amethyst, which is, spoilers, gonna be in My Ears Are Blessed because I love the amethyst noises. Calcite just kind of belongs in the eh. Alright, next up we have tough. Another A block for sure. Tough. Does anyone even care about tough? I don't think tough is anyone's favorite block, along with calcite. If tough is your favorite block, you're wrong. Straight up. Deep slate is cool. Deep slate is what the cool kids like. Tough is what the dumb kids like. Alright, moving on. We have grass. Unpopular opinion, probably. Grass sucks. I hate it. It grates against my eardrums. It grates my eardrums like a cheese grater, actually. The walking sound is okay. When you walk on it, that's fine. For some reason, just the noise of the crunching when you break it just hurts. So my opinion is that grass should be the first block in ow, ouchie, ow. You can fight me in the comments if you want. Dirt. Now, dirt does not hurt me in the same way that grass does, so I think it's gonna go an eh, because I don't really like it, but it's definitely above grass. I'm gonna have to start overlapping these, I think, because I think a lot of blocks are gonna be an eh. Okay, I think that kind of looks bad, but I need to squish them together somehow. Rooted dirt. See, I like it more than dirt, but my monkey brain doesn't like it, if you know what I mean. Like, logically, yes, it is a better sound than dirt, but it's not quite into me likey nice sound. You know? So I think it's gonna also have to go into eh. Alright, next up we have mud. Now, I don't know if it's me, but something about mud just sounds like watery and like, it sounds like, you know, after a long rain and the grass outside is like still like wet. If you were walking through that with wet socks, that's what it sounds like to me. And it just doesn't make me feel good things. So I think we're gonna put it in ow, ouchie, ow. Sorry, all you mud lovers out there. Crimson Nylium. Now this stuff, like, it sounds angry to me for some reason. When you're, like, placing it and breaking it, it sounds like it's going, ugh, ugh, ugh. And I honestly think that kind of fits the theme of the Nether, because that's how I feel in the Nether. I've made those exact sounds. I think it fits. I think this might be a me likey nice sound. And I only have the bluegrass picture, so we're just gonna have to go with that. All right, next up is wood. Just all wood noises. This is what it is. Wood, I think I like wood. Wood has kind of like a nice, not quite a thunk sound, but it's like a thonk, but it's not quite. My monkey brain likes it, but the rest of me is like, eh. So we're gonna put it in me likey nice sound. Next up we have sand. Now this would be in my ears are blessed, honestly. If not for the walking sound. It sounds too much like dirt, and I don't know. It's not the same kind of like the sand breaking and placing sounds like sand. It's soft, and it just feels like I want to walk on. I'm like walking on the beach, but then when I actually walk, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's gonna go in me likey nice sound. Otherwise, it would be my ears are blessed. Holy cow, why is it such a huge image? Next up is ancient debris. This kind of reminds me of Deep Slate, where it's like a normal, you know, stone kind of sound, but has a little bit of a plink in there. I think it's a me likey nice sound because it goes along with Deep Slate, but it's not anything super special. All right, next up is Block of Amethyst. This, I already told you guys. You all know my ears are blessed from amethyst blocks. They're so pretty, and just the way they go bing bong, it's amazing. If you don't like the sound of amethyst blocks, I don't know what to say. You just stop watching this right now, honestly. This is a Block of Amethyst loving community here. My ears have been blessed. We got Block of Iron. This here is another eh. It's literally just stone, but just pitched a little bit higher. Same with Block of Diamond. They couldn't have made something. You'll see here, Block of Netherite is special. It's different. It's cool. So is Copper. But for some reason, all the other blocks of blank suck. So this goes in eh. Block of Netherite. Now this is a hefty block sound. When I place and break these blocks, I feel rich. I feel wealthy. These blocks have a weight to their sound, and it's so, I don't know, it just sounds, like I said, like a hefty block. And I think that this is possibly on My Ears Are Blessed. Yeah, those tones, they hit my ears, and it makes me happy. My ears have been blessed. Block of Copper. See what I mean when I say that Copper and Block of Netherite are special? Like, they took care to make them really sound like they have a character to them. And the Copper has kind of this, like, plucky kind of sound. And when you walk on this, it has this little high blonk, blink, blonk, blink, blonk. I think this is another My Ears Are Blessed, just because they took the time and effort to actually make a sound that sounds like Copper. This is another My Ears Are Blessed. Moving on. Nope. This I think is the first one that I hate. It sounds like an old lady. I don't know how else to describe it. It just sounds icky. I mean, it sounds accurate to probably the roots of a tree, but it just that's what it sounds like to me. Like if it was a person, it would be doing that. So mangrove roots, unfortunately, you're going to be the first. Oh God, make it stop. Moving on. This, I mean, it's kind of in the same category as mud, except it's a little bit worse because it has the mangrove sound in it. But I'm going to put it in ow, ouchie, ow, because I can tolerate it. All right, moving on. Okay, this one, I don't know what it is about it. It just sounds thonky. Like, I don't know, there's a thunk and like a little and this is one of the like great sound design blocks. I don't know what it is about it. It sounds like wood. It still sounds like wood, but it just sounds a little bit different. And like it's thonky. You know what I mean? The wood in the nether is gonna go into My Ears Are Blessed. All right, next up. Glass is lazy, let's be honest. It sounds like stone when you walk on it and when you place it, but when you break it, it's bad. It makes me want to cry. It's like nails on a chalkboard. And for that, plus the laziness, I think honestly this is worse than the mangrove roots, because at least there was some effort into making that sound like that. Glass just sounds like stone, but then worse when you break it. That's going into our lovely, oh God, make it stop. Next up, wool. I like wool. It has this like kind of almost thunky, like a lower sound to it, which makes it sound like a block, but it also sounds soft and inviting. And I don't know how they did it, but it makes me happy in like a monkey brain sort of way. So it's gonna go into me likey nice sound. Next up is snow block. This is for sure My Ears Are Blessed block. I love the sound of snow. They perfectly captured that like crunch of snow, like walking into it, you know, when the sun's been on it a little bit, it's a little bit warm and melted, but like not quite, and it's I think they captured that perfectly, and I love it, and it's a tasty sound. Immediately going into top tier. Next up is netherrack. This would be a mid-tier block sound, if not for the little, I don't know what to call it, the little sounds at the end of every sound that it makes. It's got like the thunk noise, and then it's also got like the, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put it in me likey nice sound. All right, next up, soul sand. I love the sound design of the soul sand block because when you like break it or you place it, you can like hear the dirt souls, the souls of the dirt going, and I don't know, I think that's cool. Obviously not cool for them, but cool for my ears. So I think we're gonna put this into me likey nice sound. A lot of the nether blocks are in me likey nice sound. Actually, none of them are below that tier. So good on whoever did the nether update. Next up, we got the soul soil. See, I don't think this gives the same vibe as soul sand. It doesn't have that same vibe. It just sounds like regular dirt, but just like a little bit less special. I spoke too soon about the nether blocks being really good. This one's just eh. Basalt. I don't know, it just doesn't spark anything in me as being super good. Like Deep Slate, I love the sound of Deep Slate and that kind of thunkiness, but this doesn't have that. It's just, I don't know. I think it might be our another tier for another nether brick block. Packed mud. That might be my new favorite Minecraft block sound. I've never heard that before, because I've never made packed mud before. But that was the perfect amount of thunk. It's like got the lower part and the higher range part, and when you step on it, it's like just a deep like boom 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 boom. But like, oh, that was beautiful. Whoever made the packed mud sound, congrats, because I think you're my favorite. That was amazing. This is top tier. Next up, we got mud bricks. I like it. It just doesn't get the same kind of satisfaction that the packed mud gives me. It also includes, I think, like a slime block or like the slime jumping noise. And I don't like that as much. I think that detracts from it. So I'm gonna put this in me liking nice sound because it's still above like the eh, but I don't know. It's just not as good. Nether bricks. You know, some of these blocks do a really good job of just making me, like, picture in my mind the block itself, if that makes sense. Like, obviously I see it on the screen, but, like, this sound makes me think bricks. And, like, a special kind of bricks. Like, these are scary bricks. I think I might put this in my ears are blessed. Both my monkey brain and the regular part of my brain love this. Nether wart block. I don't hate it, but it's really not a special block. It's just kind of, I don't really have anything else to say about it. That's how boring it is. Tube coral block. Just all coral. Immediately starts dying. I think this is another A block. Like, when it dries, it just becomes stone, essentially. Which makes sense. But, like, the placing is just kind of, like... It's wet, but it's not like... I don't know, it doesn't make me happy or sad. It's just a block. Azalea bushes. There's been a lot of but it's just a tree. It's just a little bush. I don't know. It does a good job of sounding like that, but it just kind of doesn't spark anything in me. For some reason, this is exactly how I would picture a mushroom sounding. Like, all the mushrooms should sound like this. It's goofy, wacky, silly even. It's just a little, I don't know, it sounds like a little guy, like a little mushroom guy. A fun guy. It was a fun guy. How could you miss that joke? I think this belongs in My Ears Are Blessed. Now, this should be the way that sand should be, but, like, obviously this is a more grassy kind of noise, but, like, this is the kind of softness that I expect from sand. I think I'm gonna put in Me Likey Nice Sound. Now, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I love all of the deep dark stuff. I think it's so cool and spooky, and I love all the skulk blocks. Let's listen to all of them real quick, because I think they might all go into My Ears Are Blessed, honestly. There's the thunk. It sounds like bone blocks. That's what it sounds like. And it's got the little, like, rattling. I love that. Scariest sound in existence. Now, all of these skulk blocks, I love how they have, like, their unique kind of, you know, they all sound like skulk, but they've got, like, little differences with them. I think, honestly, all of them except maybe the skulk, vein, are going into My Ears Are Blessed. Skulk vein can go into Me Likey Nice Sound. Top tier, top tier, top tier. I'm a little biased. Well, not even. It's just my opinion. I just love these blocks. They just sound good. All right, moving on. Scaffolding is gonna go into Me Likey Nice Sound, simply just because you can do that. The sound is kind of normal. It just sounds like you're placing a bamboo block, but, like, it go brrr, and that's what my monkey brain likes. Terrible, awful, horrible. I hate it. It's the same as glass. It just sounds like stone until you place it, and it just makes this annoying clanging noise, and I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. It hurts me. In every way. Bottom tier. Bone blocks are top tier. You can't change my mind, and no, I won't explain it. It just is good. just ask, who gave shroom lights permission to have such a cool sound? Like, they're just lights. They're like glowstone. Like, they should just have like a thunk noise. But someone decided to add this like deep boom to them, and it's so cool, and I love it. And it's gotta be another top tier one. I'm sorry, I have so many top tier. They're just beautiful. It just goes boom, and it makes my brain go boom. All right, next up, honeycomb. This is boring, and it's slimy, and I don't know, it's going in ow. It doesn't really hurt me, but it's just annoying, and I don't like it. Also, honeycomb is annoying to get, so that kind of hurts its chances a little bit, I will say. Lodestone. The part where it goes, I don't even know how to recreate that sound, but when you place it, that sound is a blessed ears noise. But everything else about it is boring and it's just stone, so we're gonna have to go into me likey nice sound. But I love that little frog light. You remember those toys like you had as a kid where it was like a big balloon, you blow it up and it has a rubber band at the end, and you could go like and like bounce it against your hand? I hope you know what I'm talking about. It sounds like that, but wet, and I don't like it. I love frog lights and I think they're cool, but I don't like the sound. So I think I'm gonna put them in ow ouchie ow. If it wasn't so wet, I would enjoy it. Don't clip that out of context, please. Unpopular opinion, slime block noises, icky, I don't like them. They're going in, not quite make it stop. It's kind of like an ouchie. I will be generous. Now, honey blocks. Disgusting. That's going... Oh, I just realized I accidentally put the slime down here. This is where honey should be. Honey blocks. I do not like the noise of honey blocks. It's just gross and icky and makes me feel like sticky. I don't know. Skulk sensors make me happy, just like every other skulk block that exists. It's so cute, and it goes, and it's like a little creature. It's like I don't know, it's cute, and I like it, and it's going up to top tier. Last but not least, we have a beacon. This is one of those blocks that it just kind of, it's boring except for the boom when you break it. And I think that makes it into a me likey nice sound. And there you have it, folks. This is my tier list of all of the Minecraft block sounds that exist right now as of 1.19. If you have a disagreement with me on one of these block placements, you're wrong. I will not be taking any questions. I don't know what else to say. Do you like my Minecraft necklace? It's a little diamond. Okay, bye, I guess.